Hello, hello, I'm here. I'm here. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I'm here. Oh, hello, folks. How you doing? How you doing? Well, let's get off the sounds. Get the sounds off. Oh. Hello, folks. How's everyone? You all right? God, blimey, nearly missed me cue then. Hello, hello, Ian. Hello, mate. You all right? Hello, peeps. Oh, blimey, what's happening? Getting stuck. Yeah. Wow. Hello, Arthur. Hello, mate. How are you? It's good to see the youngsters here on a Saturday night. Arthur could be out doing what? Is he going out later, Arthur? Get out in the town, mate. Hello, Laura. Hello, darling. You all right? Oh, I must come to Malden soon. You reminds me. Every time I see you, I think I must come to Malden. Must come to good old Malden. Oh, Becky. I know, Becky. I know. I was getting ready. I was a little bit behind tonight. I drove for a lot of today. Actually, I'll tell you what. I ended up in South London. You going out later, Arthur? Eh? Going out in the town. When I come down to Tolls, I'll come and say hello to you. Come and say hello. How was everyone? Saturday night? Saturday night. Hello, Mia's. Hello, Mia. Hello, my darling. You right? I need to get my notifications up outside. I'll leave them there. Hello, Mags. Hello, Mags. Good to see you on a Saturday night. Saturday night, isn't it, eh? It's lovely as well today, isn't it? Oh, football off here. Good man. Good man. Viv, you right? How are you? How are you? What are you up to? What's everyone up to? I think it's going to be quiet. I've got a feeling it's going to be quiet tonight, so I'm going to be able to talk to you almost personally. Do you know what I mean? Almost, but I'll definitely be coming down there, Laura, without doubt. I'll be coming down there. Is it skiing season yet? Of course it isn't, is it? Is it anywhere else? Hello, Sarah, you all right? Anyway, yes. Yes. Oh, dear. So, yes, hello, as I was saying, yes. Hello, Mia, all the way from the States. Hello, my darling. So I think it's been a really nice day, isn't it? And I think it's Saturday, and I suspect a lot of people are probably out at pubs and maybe having picnics and what have you. You know. Oh, Lucy, hello, darling. It's been a while. How are you? How are you? Hello, Emma. Emma. I was just saying, I was Ubering this morning. I thought I got up quite early. I thought I'd give Saturday a go, and do you know what? It was quite good actually, quite good. And I took a couple of people going to weddings. A couple of guys. I picked up a guy actually who lives just down the road. It was about 20 doors down the road, and he's just going, yeah, well, no, so I like this temperature though. Lives just down the road, and it turns out we've quizzed against each other, so that was nice. And I picked him up, took him to a wedding, picked his mate up, that was nice. Then I picked up this girl who was going down to Surrey, Godalming, for a wedding. So picked up some people. So it's been really nice. I had some really nice people in there today. I'm trying to think. They're all nice, pretty much. And then there, a nice girl dropped off at Victoria Park. She was quite posh. She was nice. What was her name? Can't remember her name, but anyway, she was nice. Who else? And there was a couple, wasn't there? Had a big heavy bed. That's how we're going up to Scotland. Another lovely couple. We're going up to Scotland to see their families. They haven't been down there or up there since lockdown, basically. So they haven't seen their families in like months. Hello, Sam. So it was nice because I'm finding that a lot. A lot of people are getting in the car. They're going to visit relatives they haven't seen for months, and I haven't really given that any thought, but that is the case for some people, isn't it? You know, some people get separated from their families. When it all kicked off, they were in the wrong place. And, I mean, a friend of mine, actually, I've mentioned her last week, because I went to that bloody barbecue last week. And Cassie, she got a new boyfriend, and they started sort of seeing each other. Hello, Andy. Hi, mate. Yeah, I should do a about people I pick up. Good shout, Andy. What's that? So she met her fella Mike right at the beginning of lockdown, and he happened to be there when it all started. And not only that, but they got COVID. They got it, so they actually had to stay together. Hello, Denise. Hello, darling. How you doing? How's Salisbury? Is it all right? Is it all clear? Can we come to Salisbury, please? Is it all right? Because we all want to go to Salisbury. I'm sure everyone will agree with me that we'd love to go down to Salisbury. Wouldn't we, for our summer holidays? But I'm scared. Mia, yes, I do. And last night, someone did last night. Mia, Sophie, tuned in last night. Hello, Bill. I don't know if she's going to tune in tonight. But I picked a couple up yesterday. Yes, and Sophie did tune in. In fact, she picked the poem. I have a feeling she won't tune in tonight, which is a shame. She's not going to hear the poem. Hello, Bill. Hello, mate. You all right? So, I do. Not always, because it depends on if they're chatty. Do you know what I mean? I normally get to know what they're like very quickly when they get in the car. And if they're a bit chatty, I will mention that I'm a comedian. And, I keep some cards in the car. And, if they're nice enough, I'll give them a card and sort of tell them all about it. So I never really expect them to. But there's a lady, actually, who used to tune in from America called Lisa. And I picked her up, and like I say, she lives in the States. So yeah, people do. I'll tell you what is getting a lot of traction. This is interesting. Shit. I obviously, as a comedian, I try and be on as many social media platforms as possible. You know, some of you guys probably don't want to be. I get it, because we're of a certain age, maybe, you know. But anyway, so pretty much all of us are, well, we're all on Facebook, obviously. Then we sort of all got, most of us got an Instagram. I'm sure half of you have probably got an Instagram account. You know, and it's sort of then get other bits, but Snapchat I've never really done. I have got an account, but I don't really do it. But TikTok. Now, TikTok is, if you don't, I'm sure you know what it is. But anyway, TikTok is, thank you, Denise. TikTok is like a site where you just put clips on for a minute, sometimes 15 seconds. They're just brief clips, really. And everyone's on, well, all the stars are on there, all the young stars. I think it's a young people's thing. There's a lot of young girls on there who, it's like a bit like soft porn sometimes, some of the things. But anyway, so I thought, well, I better get on there. Not for the soft porn, obviously. No one wants to see that. But I better get on there, you know. So I put the odd gag on there. Hello, mate. Put the odd... Shh, Arthur, leave it, will you? Can you leave it, mate, will you? Just leave it. I'm in enough trouble as it is. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, you're a hammer, are you, Bill? Anyway, so, yeah, I know, Luke, I'll tell you all about it in a minute, later on, Luke. So, anyway, go on there, and people just put little clips dancing on there, little things that after make me piss myself. Little bits and pieces. And so I've been on there. Anyway, the point is, I've been on there and I've put little poems on there, I've put little gags on there. And you go and you see, when you go into your profile, you see how many people have looked at it, right? How many people have viewed it. So, you know, I guess on average, if I've done, let's say I've put 20 clips up there of poems and whatever, I would say on average, the views I get probably, and I'm plucking this out of the air, but I'm making a point. Hello, Russ. I reckon on average, I'll probably get about, see, Arthur's on there. He's a young lad, he's on there. On average, I'll probably get, what do you reckon? I reckon I get about 50 views. I mean, that's a mean average. I'm just plucking that out of the air. It could be a lot more, it could be a lot, it won't be a lot more. Anyway, the point is, I put one post on there the other day about BLM, right? Which was basically me just saying, look, I was just basically saying, look, this is me. I'm an Englishman. And... you know, it was one of those kind of, can't we all just get along little things? Do you know what I mean? I was just saying, look, to be honest with you, what I was saying is most black people, I can't speak for us all, I was saying most black, to be honest, we don't really give a shit about tearing statues down. Do you know what I mean? And we don't really, I'm not sure, Mia. I just think it's my name, my full name. It's, I think, at Gerry K. So at my full name, I think, I'm fairly sure that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, so I did this thing. I was just saying, look, we don't really want to go around pulling statues down, really. Do you know what I mean? And most of us don't want to go looting, rioting and looting, you know. Most of us just normal people like you just want to, you know, that was it. Anyway, the point I'm making is, so of all the comedy I've put on, I did 1 minute just saying that. Do you know how many views it's had? I looked earlier, 10.2 thousand. Oh, good, mate. Yeah, you have a look what I'm talking about, mate. You probably can't do it at the same time. I don't know. But have a look when you get to see how many I've had. So I'm an average of about 50, probably less, when I put a joke up. I say just a little thing about that, and it was 10.2 thousand the last time I looked. It's interesting, isn't it? It just, as a comedian, I can be as funny as I like, but I say something serious. It's a bit like this, isn't it? So we do the show, we have a laugh and everything else. The other week, obviously, 2 weeks ago, it was, yeah, it gets put on your page. So yeah, sorry. So I do all this, and there's what? There's 15 of you now. You know, as you know, sometimes there's 30, aren't there? Sometimes a bit more. It's been as much as 60. When I did the one about obviously what happened to Karis, there was over 100, wasn't there? The point I'm making is as comedians, we try and be funny, we try and do it, try and be funny, but unless you've got a name, unless you're a famous comedian, it's very difficult to get people to come and see you, right? Come and see you being funny. Say something serious, the world wants to tune in. That's where I'm going with that. Which is, it's both good and bad, I guess. But it makes me wonder, if there's a platform for me to say serious stuff. That's kind of, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? But you don't get paid for saying serious stuff, do you? That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anyone's going to turn up at a theatre to watch me ranting or whatever, are they? But it does make me wonder, basically. I'm going to I haven't got any sort of complex. I'm not running for president. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying that people seem to be more motivated to tune in when you got something to check it out, and you'll see what I mean. Anyway, a few of you have probably got TikTok. Mia's just found me. MI5 checking me out. Yeah, they probably are, Bill. Yeah. But Mia's found me, so check it out. You'll see what I mean. It was 10. I'm sure it was 10.2. I did say 1,000, not million, didn't I? I'm sure it was 10. Well, it was. It was 10.2 thousand earlier on. And that the other week when I did this show, I think the views were over 5,000, weren't they? So yeah. Anyway, right. Let's go on with stuff, shall we? You found me, Laura? Excellent. Have a look, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Stand up serious. Maybe you should create stand up serious, mate. Yeah. Stand up. Yeah. Stand up seriousness. Right. Let's do some stuff. Let's do Who Am I first, shall we? I like this one today. Oggy's not here, is he? I always say that, don't I? There's always a point in the show when I go, Oggy's not here. And then normally he says, yes, I am. Is Polly here? Polly's not here. Emma's here. Shit, I can't remember. It's 12,000 now. There you go. It's apparently 12,000 views now. 12,000 views. So, yeah. And that was just me. Wasn't it, Mia? I wasn't saying anything groundbreaking, was I? You know what I mean? I wasn't really. Yeah, I've had a few chats with a few people. What's this? You could try a bit as Jonathan Pine, mix it up with both. Do you know, weirdly, I've never, ever seen Jonathan Pine. I've heard of him, and I know he's meant to be great and everything else. And funnily enough, I was in the Uber, and there was a guy in, and Jonathan Pine was crossing the zebra crossing, and this guy was quite excited by it. He's a hero of his. But I need to check him out because I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should change tack, because I've never used my comedy as a vehicle for what I wanted to say, because quite frankly I've got nothing to say, or I didn't think I had. But you know, some, like, I don't know, Stuart Lee, for example, right, is his comedy vehicle, isn't it? You know, it's his comedy. It's exactly what it is. Your X Factor has 5K. Yeah, X Factor. Oh, is it? Oh, blimey. Okay, well that's not bad, is it? Is that the Hey Ya, or the I think that's the Hey Ya, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. What was I talking about? I've forgotten what I've been talking about now. Shit, I'll do that, don't I? Jonathan Pie. That's it. I've never had anything to say. So yeah, my comedy is a bit silly. My comedy, really, it's just I think it's something funny, and I'll weave it into the story. Some of you have seen me, but I've never used it as a vehicle for stuff I wanted to say. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit scared to do it. I'm not. I'm a little bit. I don't know, how can I say it? I'm reluctant to put my views, to stand on a stage and air my views. I think I'm too keen to be, if I'm honest, I'm too keen to be popular. I think that's what it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit of a people pleaser, if I'm honest. And yeah, and I kind of don't want people to disagree with me, so I perhaps don't say anything that I think on stage. Not really. It's just knockabout stuff. Maybe that'll change. Maybe this has changed. We need to reinvent ourselves. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. It's difficult. I mean, like, you know, like I've got some Uber stuff I'm writing, so that's real, isn't it? You know, but the BLM stuff, for example, which is obviously serious stuff. So yeah, I mean, Lucy's coming. Yeah, that's right. I'm not edgy, really. Hello, Sue. Hello, darling. Anyway, I'm rabbiting about that. We can talk about that after. Let's do the Who Am I? Let's do Who Am I? Sue's on board. Here we go. So, do you know, by the way, every time I go to do Who Am I, this happens literally every night. I write down who it is, and literally every time I go to look down, I nearly read to you the name of the person is. Do a podcast. I've thought about that, Bill. And I did do one with my mates called Slack Men, and I should do one, yeah, myself, maybe to air my views, you think, maybe? Yeah, maybe, again, don't know, something I need to think about, though, isn't it? Need to think about, maybe. Gerry Uber talks. Right, here we go. So, I was born in the late 40s in Philadelphia. Oggy's not here, so no one's going to have a guess before I get to the second clue. Wonder where Oggy is. I hope he's all right. We do worry, don't we, when Oggy's not here? We do have, as we did with Sarah. Kim's not here either, is she? Kim Spain. Where's Kim? Do worry when some of the regulars, Becky's here, Lauren's here. See, Ian's here. I saw Ian, didn't I, before? Was Ian here? You here, Ian? I think I saw you. Ian's here playing golf. Is it you with the golf club, isn't it? Ian, Julie's here, Becky's here, Sarah's here, Mia's here. Tara's not here, but she's not always here. I go through this, don't I? All the time. Sam's here. Bruce Springsteen. Why are you talking about Bruce Springsteen? What did I say to make you say that? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, you're guessing, of course. Sorry, yes, no, it's not Bruce Springsteen. It's not Bruce Springsteen. No, it's not. But good shout. So I better give you the next clue. So born in the late 40s, Philadelphia. Did I say Philadelphia? Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, Becky, how did you get that? You must have looked up born in the 40s, Philadelphia, Becky. You must have, Becky. Come on. You must have looked up born in Philadelphia. I didn't even say he was an actor. I didn't even say I was a he. Becky Swift, come on, own up. Own up. You looked up born in Philadelphia in the 40s, didn't you? Come on. Come on, Becky. Come on. You won't be able to sleep. I was reading something about him the other day. Were you really? Wow. Something going on. Right, well, I'll give you the rest now. She's got it, by the way. It's Richard Gere. Richard Gere, I'll tell you the rest. Began my movie career in the 70s, but it was in the 80s that I came to prominence as a sex symbol. I have since starred in at least 54 movies. I've been romantically linked with numerous women and A-list actresses and married to a supermodel. And my sexual preferences have been the source of much speculation. And finally, it is said that I can often be seen in Pets at Home shipping for hamsters. That bit's not true, but I thought I'd throw that in just in case you were nearly there. So, well done, Becky. Just water tonight. Don't drink enough water. Apparently water with colour in it doesn't count. Well done, Becky. Well done. Right, I'm going to go straight on. Hamsters. Remember that story about him sticking hamsters up his jacksie? Do you reckon that's true? Because I know that people do. What's that about? Would you trust a hamster up your arse? Would you? Would you trust a hamster up your arse? I mean, I wouldn't want one up my arse, but would you trust it? Do you know what I mean? That's the question. I'm not casting aspersions, right, as to the trustworthiness of hamsters. I'm not saying they're bad rodents. They're not thieves or anything. I'm not saying that. So I don't want anyone, from the RSPCA getting on my case. But I'm just saying, if you stick a live animal up your arse, is it not going to have a nip about? Do you know what I mean? Your trust is definitely needed. Is it not going to have a nip? Also, on top of that, by the way, what about the poor old hamster? I mean, I don't know, I've never been a hamster, but I can't imagine for any animal it's pleasant up anyone's anus. It was a gerbil, was it? All right, Mia. Pause, stop that. It was a gerbil. Sorry, it wasn't a hamster, it was a Now, because gerbils, that's different. Because, as we all know, gerbils are very, very trustworthy animals. You can, gerbils, you can stick them up an arse and they'll have a mince around. They love it up there, gerbils. They love it. They love the arse irrelevant. Why would you need to trust a hamster? I don't think the arse is irrelevant, Sarah. But we're on to gerbils now anyway, who you can trust. And I used to know a gerbil, and I remember he said to me, do you know where I love it most of all, Gel? He said, because I'll tell you where he lived, this gerbil, he lived in a cage. And he used to moan about it. He said, because it's a bit open, it's a bit airy, and it doesn't smell enough. He said, where I really like to spend my summers is up an arsehole. They love it. Gerbils love it up arseholes. So, yeah. But no, seriously. Are they too big? I don't know, Lucy. Big for mine, yes. I don't know. I don't know. I just simply don't know. But it happens. I think they're called pet shop boys, aren't they? I think that's the practice. I'm not being childish. I'm not being flippant. But this is what I've heard. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I think the practice of sticking pets up your arse. I don't know what the name of it is actually, but they're called pet shop boys, I think. And Richard Gere was said to have done that. I don't know if it's true. And I don't know what it's like, clearly. Maybe one of you, there's only 16 of you on. I should have asked this when there was 100 odd people on. This has taken a strange turn. Maybe I'll put it on TikTok. I can't imagine. I'm assuming there's pleasure involved. Why would you do anything that isn't pleasurable, I suppose? But I can't imagine the pleasure of that. I can't imagine where the pleasure comes in. I just don't get it. How does it work? How does they get in? Because you'd kill it, wouldn't you, if you stuck it... What? Do you think you put a tube up the arse, stick the hamster in a tube, or the gerbil in a tube, and it runs around in the tube up there? Because you couldn't just stick it in, because you'd kill it, wouldn't you? You'd strangle it with the strength of your sphincter, wouldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, anyway, sorry, we've gone off, haven't we? Gone off. It's never... I don't have planned topics. You've probably gathered that before. That was never meant to be, tonight's topic. I should have saved it for Sunday. I'm glad my mum isn't on. Anyway, let's move on to... there's no one new on tonight, Peggy. They're all... it was suffocating the tube. Well, no, it'd have to be a tube. But see, I'm still talking about it. No, but no, Lauren. Well, it would definitely suffocate up your ass, wouldn't it? Yeah, if you just stuck it straight up there, it'd have to have. No, if you took like a tube, like a toilet roll holder, for example, right? I don't know how you'd get that up your ass, but people would get all sorts up there. So then it would run around in the toilet roll holder, which you'd have space. You know what I mean? Wouldn't suffocate, and then it'd run up and it'd get up your bum, up your bowel, not your bowel. I mean, where's it going to go when it's up there? It's not like a womb, is it? It's not like room to run around in, is it? One end would be blocked. Yeah, Arthur, I'm with you, mate. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I mean, couldn't someone do a bit of research in it? Maybe we can... Because I'm talking blindly here, and I think, I don't need to be ignorant. And as I've always said, ignorance, you need to be taught, right? I'm ignorant of this. I need to be taught. I don't want to... What's the next quiz? Yeah, it's a fair point, Russ. Russ is getting sick of it. Russ is actually physically sick. That's, Yes, Russ, it is... The next one is a film. Oh, I've got some bits and pieces for this. Next one's a film, folks. Here we go. Right, okay. Let me, go, yeah, I had to give this a little bit of thought. This one. Yeah. So, bear with me. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Oh, blimey. Okay, here we go. Here's the film, guys. Here is the film. So, N equals the number of communicative civilizations. R equals the rate of formations or suitable stars such as our sun. FP, fraction of those stars with planets. Current evidence indicates that planetary systems may be common for stars like the sun. Which way round? What are you talking about? N equals R, star FP, star NE, star FL, star FI, star FC, star L. Yes. FL, fraction of life states, where intelligence develops. FC equals fraction of communicative planets, those on which electromagnetic communications technology develops. Oh, Polly's got it. Right. Well done, Paul. Well done, Polly. Good work. No, Polly's got it. Nutty Professor. Ooh. Nutty Professor. Well, mate. Oh, I don't like you, Arthur. Nearly there, man. Nutty Professor. Polly got it. You should have gone beautiful mind before I started talking. Right. Well done, Polly. Well done. It's clumps, actually. Joe, who chose it, did say specifically, Nutty Professor to the clumps. But, how could I have done that? Well done, Paul. You know what to do. Private message me later. Well done, folks. Well done. Right. I'll do today's poem, shall I? What do you reckon's the best order, by the way? Actually, let me ask you this. There's not many of you. You can probably vote. Is it better to do the poem and the book, be it Nutty Pearl, be it Life of Pearl, or obviously my story at the end, or in the middle? What's best to do? Is it best to do the poem now and the book at the end, or the book now and the poem at the end? What do we think? What do you think? Have a little think about that while I just tell you a few of today's birthdays. What do you think? It's 13 of you. Well, it was 14. Someone's gone. So, have a quick vote. Just sort of say. I'll just sort of take the consensus of opinion. So I'm never quite sure. I've always done the poem first, followed by the book, haven't I? But I did it the other way around last night. And I don't know what's better. Poem first, right? We've got to vote for poem first, book at the end. Always two votes for the same, right? Okay. People like a bit of, what's the word? Like a bit of, I forgot word blindness. Like a bit, uniformity. It's not uniform, that's not what I'm trying to say. Order, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit of order, you know what I'm saying. Right, it is the poem in the book. Yep, I think. Yeah, great. Yeah, you don't like change. I like that. Fair enough. That's decided then. So in that case, it's poem time. In that case, it's probably because you've dropped off at the end. You like the poem, you probably drop off, didn't you? Drop off about 3/4 of the way through. Right, let's get poem. Let's get it on. So you've probably forgotten because it was Sophie who chose the poem. Sophie, who I picked up in the Uber yesterday. And you may recall she chose dance as the theme. And I'll tell you, normally, consistency. Thank you very much, Samantha. I like a bit of consistency. Normally, I write the poem first thing in the morning. I get up and, and I get the poem first thing in the morning. Love Pearl. Love a bit of Pearl. You do, Lauren, didn't you? Lauren does love a bit of Pearl. What What's on about? Oh yeah, but tonight I literally finished this poem about an hour ago, just because I've been working and busy. So anyway, hope that hasn't affected it too much. Here we go. Dance. Way back in the day, long before Cromwell said it wasn't okay, the beat would drop, the music would play, and everyone got to their feet. To woman and man, they would all stand, wriggle their toes and clap their hands. Their bodies would move, sometimes not as they planned, to the sound of the rhythmical beat. They couldn't have known what they'd uncovered as they moved and gyrated with one another, mothers, fathers, sisters and brothers, whenever they got the chance. If they only knew what we know now and how the magical movers would make us all wow, pulling out moves we couldn't possibly know how, for this was the invention of dance. Whether ballroom or country or Lindy Hop, breaking or shaking or doing the bop, once they started they just couldn't stop, and the same can be said of today. We're strangely attracted to the dance floor, and now we move and groove like never before, and at the end of the evening we clamour for more and a chance to simply display the skills and the thrills and the moves we obtain to display on the dancer again and again. Whether dancing for fun or professionally trained, the opportunity's there, we just move. And the lady display as the boys plug away from men in caves through the halcyon days. They were just waiting for the music to play, and eventually they came together. They moved and they grooved, and the boys, they improved, from clumsy pigs trotters to antelope hooves. Suddenly they too knew how to move, for they knew they what? Play what the hell? I've no idea what that next line is. I've written it, and it says, for they knew they to play. They knew they. I've no idea what the next line says, so I'm going to make it up. I'm going to do that bit again. That's terrible. Sorry. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to make it up. Right, where was I? Let's go from the top. The skills and the thrills and the moves we obtained to display on the dance floor again and again. With the dancing for fun or professionally trained, the opportunity's there, we just move. And the ladies display as the boys plug away from men in caves through halcyon days. They would just wait for the music to play, and eventually they came together. They moved and they grooved, and the boys, they improved, from clumsy pig trotters to antelope hooves. Suddenly they too knew how to move, for they knew they had to box clever. The girls knew that the boys had it in them, they just needed to find their true rhythm. And as men, they can now match the women when they take to the floor. So no matter the venue or time of the day, we're there whenever the music is played, to lock and pop and boogie away, and we'll be forevermore. Yes, Lauren. Fail to play or fail to prepare to fail. You're absolutely right there. I've no idea what that line was meant to say. I genuinely, I knew, I've no idea what it's meant to say. I'll have to obviously rewrite that. As you know, I do perfect it and put it on. No, but you're right, Lauren. You are right. As you know, I do record them independently afterwards. So I need to do that and just put that line in there. Don't know what it was. But anyway, that was dance. And obviously Sophie, you requested it, isn't here, which is just as well since I fucked it up. But there you go. Right, song time, and I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing it. Or at least, am I? Having said that, I haven't got the lyrics up. I do know the lyrics. I'm going to say the lyrics to you and then let you see. If you'll know it anyway straight away, I think. I'm not going to sing it. No, I'm going to hum it. I'm going to hum it. Ready? There you go. Does it make your face itch? You know when you hum, right? Does it make the inside of your mouth itch, tingle? Like, not very nice. I don't like it. Is that just me or is that everybody? That on. Anyway, has anyone got that? Yes, Sam Gage is straight in there with that. Well done, Sam. Well done, Sam. That's good humming, wasn't it, Sam? Do you think? Obviously, you got it. It's pretty spot on, wasn't it? Humming. You can now, Lauren. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. And Mama used to say, don't you... Sorry, I'm just reading... Oh, it's gone now. Something about a Russian LGBT something or other. Just popped up on my screen. It's gone now. Anyway. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. And Mama used to say, don't you rush to get on. And Mama used to say, take it in your stride. And Mama used to say, live your life. By the way, Junior, he's related to Naomi Campbell, who's related to Richard Blackwood, who's related to someone else. There's a whole link there. Those three linked. One's one step brother, sister, dad, I don't know. But Junior, Richard Blackwood and Naomi Campbell are linked. Check it out. Right. Well, it's that time, isn't it, folks? It's that time. It's birthdays today. Yul Brynner, Robert the Bruce, John Quincy Adams, who I think was the 3rd president of the United States, was he? I think he was one of his signature was on the old, what's it? Oh, yeah, whatever it is. And Laurence Olivier died today. So, yeah. Heard it again Friday. Great sing. Cousin, I think. Yeah, there's a link, isn't there? So, Sam gets to choose the song later. Text me, Sam. Likewise, Polly obviously text me the film. Becky, what poem do you want, love? What poem do you want for tomorrow? You won the Who Am I? What poem would you like? You should work with Shag Richard Blackwood. Wow, is he any good? What did you say about him? 6, Arthur. Oh, 6. Why are you saying 6? What's that called? What was that an answer to? You know what I'm like, I always forget the question. You should also Shag Richard Blackwood. Well, okay. I bet he's done a bit of shagging. He strikes his bloke who's probably done a bit of shagging, to be honest. He's not a bad looking bloke, is he? Really? It's alright, isn't he? Not a bad looking bloke. It's quite funny in his day as well, to be fair. All right. Have you done a poem about being an Uber driver? No, I haven't, Becky. There you go. Someone suggested earlier, wasn't it? That's it then, isn't it? Poem. Uber. Why not? Why not? Uber. Get up, I gotta... I've just written a song. Straight off, edge of it. Uber. Get up, I gotta ride. You get in my Lexus like nobody does. The first time I saw you, I thought you'd missed the bus. Cuba. Come on, I'm in a hurry. Anyway, yeah. I think I'm going to, yeah. So I'm doing it every time someone gets in. Get in. Hey, you get in. Ready? Here we go. Uber. I'll be a legend, wouldn't I? In the world of Ubers. I mean, the gift's brilliant. Ozzy's here. 2 laters almost. You missed a great show, Oz, honestly. You've had some laughs. Oh, my God. Best ever tonight. It's been brilliant. You missed it all. I'll learn you. Right, Life for Pearl. Now, it's only a short bit of it, because obviously, as you've realised, I've been quite busy. But I've added a little bit. As you know, Pearl, it's quite interesting, this bit of story, actually, isn't it? Pearl, as you know, is being groomed by a paedophile ring because they think she's a child because she's 3'9". However, she isn't. She's 47. And she's got their number, mate. So, yeah. There we go. He's a really nice patron. We're still talking about Richard Blackwood, I guess. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Tell him hello when you see him. I've never met him, but tell him hello. Right, here we go. What's just happened is Pearl and Brendan were on their way home and accidentally killed an old lady. You may recall that Brendan threw a boulder out of the car and killed an old lady, which was a shame. And they've got home now. They didn't go back to the scene because Pearl's insurance is through the roof. So they just let the woman die alone. And now it's, yeah, so they're getting home. And this is the story so far. Let me put it in story mode so it's easier to read, you people. Here we go. They were a little shaken when they got home. Though Pearl was no stranger to death, the old lady reminded her of her grandmother, Derek. She was very fond of her and would go round for Sunday dinner every Tuesday. They'd always have the same meal, roast egg and Yorkshire plums with gilded potatoes and cheeky peas. She got the recipe from the celebrity chef of the age, Lancelot Dimbleby, who was actually an inspiration for many a modern-day chef, as he was a notorious gobshite and drunk on his overblown sense of importance. She wasn't quite so keen on her granddad, Kanye, because he always smelled of bombs and used to touch Pearl in that place. That place being Clacton, where they went for their winter holidays. Brendan was shaken too, not because the old lady reminded him of anyone, but because it was his first kill. He was a warrior, and although Pearl assured him they'd be okay, he was terrified of going to jail again. He'd been incarcerated once following a brawl at Reese Witherspoon's. Although he was sticking up for himself, he was caught on primetime TV headbutting a milkman who'd assaulted him with a yoghurt. He'd spent 28 days in a maximum security prison with rapists, murderers, sword swallowers and earth, wind and fire. Following that stint, he hated September and would always go into hibernation on the 31st of August. So there's no way he was going back. He'd once said that he'd rather kiss Katie Hopkins on the bottom than do a single day in Stokey. Pearl gave him a much-needed cuddle and made him a cup of pot noodles to get his temperature down and clear some cupboard space. He calmed down and they decided to hatch a plan to snare the paedophile they'd uncovered. Pearl knew that if these guys were in fact nonsicles, then they'd make their move sooner rather than later, so she planned her outfit for her next shift. She wanted to be thorough, so got into character by playing hopscotch, watching tumble tots, and eating nothing but pureed food. This is one of the few times that Brendan didn't have a stiffy. You can say what you like about him, but he did have age limits. In his case, it was 16 years and 1 day. Pearl said Brendan might as well stay over. He didn't have a house, anyway, and lived in a petrol pump, so it was a nice change for him to go to bed without the impending fear of exploding. She cleared out the spare room for him, then went to... She cleared out the spare room for him, then made her way to the nursery for bed. Right, that's where we are, folks. That's where we are. So, it's hotting up, isn't it? I can imagine you're all very, very excited about where this is going. We know, don't we? Well, we know that she's got a plan to obviously uncover this paedophile ring. Can you hear the noise? They're singing. His kids... Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Anyway, so she's going to uncover the paedophile ring. She's hatching a plan. I'm not even sure exactly how she's going to do it, but it's going to be good. We're going to get those bastards, right? I think we can all agree that we want them. We want them, don't we? Yeah? And we want to see to them. I don't know what we're going to do, actually. I haven't decided what's going to happen to them yet. And I've forgotten their names. What are their names? I forgot their names. But whatever their names were, we're going to bloody have them, right? Kid's voice, young boy, just did Whitney, amazing. Oh, you're watching it. Oh, right. Oh, was that the voice, was it? Did you just shush us? Yeah, I didn't mean to shush you. I meant to, yeah. I see what you're saying, Becky. Yeah. Yes, of course, yeah. I saw Earth, Wind and Fire in concert too, Mia. I went to see Earth, Wind and Fire in concert in, God, well, it was must have been 2000. It was between 2000 and 2004, I saw them. Hammersmith. So Hammersmith. Oh, Mia, I wonder if we're at the same concert. Wouldn't that be exciting? Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna get them, aren't we, the paedophiles, right? We're gonna get them, and I'm just looking at their names. But it doesn't matter really, does it? But I just wondered. It's annoying me that I can't find those. One of them's called Bernie. I remember that. Bernie and Colin, wasn't it? Bernie and Colin. So, no offence, Colin, not you, obviously. This bloke's called Colin something else. I can't remember. Bernie Breadstick and Colin Crunchy Nuts. That was who it was. Yeah. Bernie Breadstick and Colin Crunch. They're the pervs. They're the ones we're gonna get them. So anyway, I'm off now. Oh, did you? Yeah, I love Earth, Wind and Fire. Brilliant. 2004. Could have been. Was it Hammersmith, mate? Was it Hammersmith? So I'm having a conversation with Mate. I've got to go now. Mate, we'll have this conversation afterwards. Becky and Polly, you know what to do. Poem tomorrow is going to be Uber. And do you know what? I'm not in tomorrow. I'll keep saying I'm not here tomorrow. Monday, guys. Monday. Oh, I wasn't in Prague. Monday. I'm going to see you Monday. Have wonderful Sundays. And I'll see you Monday. Love you all as always. Thanks for the, as always, thanks for the coffees. You know who you are. Love you loads. See you Monday. Have lovely Sundays. Bye-bye.